everybody, I'm Dawn. I'm here to give you the Tarotscopes for the air signs for the week of June 29th, 2026. What advice do we have for the air signs this week, please? There we go. What advice do we have for the air signs this week, please? What advice do we have for the air signs this week, please? They got a lot to say. They got a lot to say. Okay. So we begin with Page of Swords. Pages are messengers, and this one is on the juvenile side, and it can be cutting and hurtful, especially to how sensitive you are. But this queen is the one that represents you being the person that gives the best advice in the family or to your friends. Followed by Queen of Swords, or Wands rather. This is the housewife card. This is the emotional one. This is the hot-headed one. This is the driven one. This is the one that's kind and gives good advice. So this tells me, in conjunction with this and the Page of Swords, you got gossip going on. That page, you have gossip. And for the time being, you just need to sit and be patient. You don't need to act on it unless somebody pisses you off. Then they're going to get this one. But you don't need to act on it yet. Have patience. Gather all the information first. You got time. You have time. And that is Saturn in Taurus. Taurus is all about moving slower, and Saturn is all about work and getting your tasks done, those commitments. Followed by the Sun, the happiest card in the deck, representing love. You need to stop putting other people first and put yourself first. Instead of all of this stuff controlling you, grab a hold and say, no, I control it all. You don't get to control my world. Only I get to control my world. Then we have the Moon on the bottom of the deck. This is about facing your fears and reflection, but it's also body care. Even if it's you have to go to the doctor or you're going to a spa, body care nonetheless, or self-care. Followed by the Hangman. Something is going on where you're like, I'm trying to decide what I want to do. I don't know. I just don't know. And honestly, all that blood rushing to your head is not good for you down here. And as everyone knows, 12 is the number in numerology that means reverse. So you might be thinking about something going, I changed my mind. And do so passionately. This is about passionately sharing of material goods or money. And I say passion because, you know, the fire signs are all about passion. But this one I call F-boy because it's like, oh, let me promise you something, but let's see if you get it. And I want to point out also, you have 2 pages. Watch your health. Multiple pages in a reading indicates something regarding your health. So whatever it is, protect your health and watch the people that are gossiping about you. No need to say anything yet. The time will come. Going to my chakra / shooting star deck for some further advice. What advice do you have for the air signs this week? Wow. What advice do we have for the air signs, please? Okay. So we start with, what is my intention today? It's great to wake up and go, okay, what do I intend to do? But the thing is, you got to get up and do it. And a lot of times this being yellow has to do with other people, because yellow is for the solar plexus, and that's where we hold on to other people's feelings. Followed by, spiritual healing occurs as we begin to consciously reconnect with our essential being, the wise, loving, powerful, creative entity that we are at our core. Get back to you. Get back to you, because there's something missing in your world at the moment, where you haven't been able to give that advice as much as you would really like to. That's what I'm feeling. On the bottom of the deck you get, new beginnings are often disguised as painful endings. Sometimes, not always. Sometimes an ending happens because it ran its course. It's done. You know? Things are cyclical. Things will run in cycles. And I think you're coming to a cycle and going to the end of a cycle. And you're going, oh, okay, it's time for me to begin anew. And to stop being sad. Stop being up in my head about the past. Because I can't change it. And the more you think about it, the worse you feel. And then you're not good to anybody. So, air signs, I'm sorry, that's your Tarotscope this week. Sorry to be long-winded. If anyone is looking for a private reading, please feel free to drop me a note below and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. And also, this is not going to resonate with everyone, and it shouldn't, because it is a collective reading for the air signs. So, if it does resonate, if you could drop some feedback, I would greatly appreciate that, as that's how I grow as a reader. Air signs, I love you. Have a wonderful week. I will talk to you next Monday. Bye.